often people think of a home inspection to have to do with they're buying an older home and that home has potentially problems because it's older. So I've heard people talk about this fallacy of like, it's a new home. I really don't need to have a home inspection on a new home because it's brand new. There's a builder warranty and everything is fine. What are your thoughts on that?
First of all, a lot of times people would think that with a particular type of house that, I have a vested interest in selling them on a property. You get to a point in most of our careers where you're good, okay? So when I'm telling you this, if someone's gonna use that slot, if it's you with a new house, if it isn't, someone else is gonna use the slot. So I just wanna make sure people are making rational decisions. You got $500,000, let's say, probably more, okay? You got a 90-year-old home or you got a brand new home, and they're both $500,000. If you're gonna gamble, then fine, have the inspection on the 90-year-old home, okay? But nobody coming through your new home doesn't have a vested interest in its sale, except for me. And when you've got new construction, you don't have a builder who's hands-on there doing all the work. A builder is really more of a manager most of the time. They're got people moving in and out, and they may not even know everything that's going on in the property. We find a lot of problems on new construction. Really? Do I find more problems on a 90-year-old home? Sure. Do I find a lot of problems on new construction? Yeah. Especially once they think that the house is done. Mm-hmm. Meaning, they don't need to return to the property for any reason whatsoever. They're done. So they're done and it has a certificate of occupancy and there's no insulation. They're done and it has a certificate of occupancy and there's only insulation in the 15 feet around the crawl space access. I had an entire division that had this once.
No.
Yeah.
Just enough for the inspector to be able to see.
The building inspector. And so the houses were done and the insulation contractor had been paid and was no longer around. Oh. And so we've found so many significant issues over the course of time. Plus, it's also, again, it's not just for the issues, it's for knowledge. Like on new construction, I spend a lot of extra time going over elements of the property that, we didn't grow up in houses with modern, appliances and things like that in them. There's a lot of stuff that I spend my time in the report and when I'm going over it at the end.
Nice.
Where I'm discussing things that are new. There's also this, when a builder has not been paid and you have an inspection, their willingness to do certain things increases dramatically.
Absolutely.
Okay? They want to close and they want people to be happy and they want to walk away. If you wait to have the inspection until that transaction's done, and now we're in the warranty period, okay? I do a lot of 1-year warranty inspections. A lot of times when I get called to do inspections at like the 11th month, people are having problems. They're having problems with their house. You get the people who just want due diligence. But you get people that we're having problems with their house, we're having problems with the builder, we cannot get answers, we need somebody to come, okay? And then I come, and sometimes I can say, hey, I know you're having difficulty with the builder, but what you're experiencing as an issue, it's not that big of a problem, okay? But sometimes it is. And it's like pulling teeth to get, and these problems were there. The problems were there. They had an inspection window. They could have had the work done. The builder would have been helpful. But now they're not there. The realtor's not there. Nobody's there to help them.
Wow.
It's just me, and I'm trying to guide them. Like, it's just so much easier to have the inspection done, and then the people with the most diligence will have the inspection done when it's new, and then when we come, they'll have us come back at a significant discount. They'll have us look at it again.
Great. Before
the warranty's over. And
so that's a good idea.
It's a great idea. Yeah, this is a lot of money.
Right.
It's a lot of money.
So
I'm not a realtor, but you know, every once in a while when I'm looking at a listing and I'm scrolling down on that $500,000 or $600,000 investment that you're making,
yeah,
and I'm looking at if you put 20% down on it, what your monthly payment might be, and I'm usually seeing 4s in front of those numbers, 4s and 5s. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Have an inspection. If you get an inspection and no significant issues are found, it's still worth it.
It's a good thing.
You don't have to question it.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm confirming it's in great condition. It's good.